Maybe.
Says it's live at my end. Let me look.
It's on Fan Frenzy. It's got a bad connection. Unsupported resolution. You need to change the video resolution.
Hey guys, I want to see something funny.
Alright,
Racist robots. Shit, wrong link.
yeah.
There we go.
Um, I'm working on the resolution.
Well then, that's a post, all right. I mean, eh.
I mean, if we made them black and they did our work for us for free, wouldn't that make us their slaves?
I'm not sharing it. Okay.
Nah.
Let's see. Output, here's video. I guess I'll stop and restart the fucking stream? Question mark?
Oh, we're streaming now?
Well,
Shit.
I mean, it's telling me it's a bad fucking connection, so I guess I'll... And nobody's watching right now, so here we go. I'll streaming.
Yay.
Once more.
Once more with gusto.
Yeah.
It should be going.
Hopefully.
It.
I don't know.
Here, I'll just hit the refresh.
It's on what channel? Fan and Frenzy or?
Yeah, Fan and Frenzy.
Oh, okay. I'm probably not. That's probably why I can't see it.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Is it going?
It says off. It says offline.
Okay, I'll try again. Start. All right.
And I think it's still offline, baby.
Fantastic.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still says offline.
Oh,
So.
fucking hell.
Fuck you too, YouTube.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you send me?
Do I just have to fucking... Seems
Might
to be
have to-
offline. Okay.
Might have to just restart the whole thing.
Okay, one sec. I'll kill OBS and then fucking... Oh, we're live. You could stop.
Yay.
You could
Right.
stop.
I'm stuck.
You stole the fucking screen.
I didn't steal anything.
Oh, no, that's YouTube. Derp. Okay, fantastic.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I don't know. So, we're here with Stephius, who's told us that he put the whole Shrek movie in how big of a file?
An 8 MB Discord file. Someone managed to put the entirety of the Shrek movie in an 8 MB Discord.
Hallelujah.
I don't know.
Okay. If anybody wants in to bitch about whatever the fuck, you just tell us. We might accommodate today. Bunk.
It's a special
Despite
occasion.
only making up 2% of the population, the intellectual class controls 50% of the media.
Dude. Okay, sure.
I mean, if we're bitching about stuff.
Oh, sure. Ah, there we go. Glitches and fun. So, let's do an update. From what I understand it, I have some news about our beloved KP. I don't have my regular computer right now since the other one's being put in the shop.
I think I posted a screenshot of Nazbol.
No, I got the Gyazos.
Okay.
Those were fucking...
Yeah. Apparently.
Alright, here we go. Here's the first one. This is from Scope BronyCon. Guess someone wasn't banned like they said. They've just been letting anyone in now, huh? So there is a vendor table of KP stuff, allegedly. Even if she were banned, that doesn't necessarily mean that their stuff would be banned, right? Like,
Maybe.
let's say for a second here that Toon Critic were banned, right? Does that prevent someone from selling yeah, what?
We can't see anything. It's still stuck on the YouTube screen.
Oh, here, one second. I'll fucking fix that, hopefully. Oh, I know what I need to do. Just a second here. I'm being the wrong kind of retarded today. Gyazo. work, you dumb piece of shit. Do I literally have to fucking link straight to... Okay, fine. You're gonna be a piece of shit.
I mean, can't you just put the normal share screen on? Or not, what is it called on OBS?
I guess. Sure. 1 second. Add the display capture? Is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, display capture.
Alright. There we go. Is it showing?
Yeah, it's showing now.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'll read it off one more time. Guess someone who wasn't banned like they said. Just letting anyone in now, huh? Okay. Good news is I don't believe there's anything inappropriate on this computer, so I don't have to worry about it. And here's the other one. I was never banned. There was an updated verdict. So, if you were never banned, why did the verdict need to be updated? Just asking. Just a thought. Just a curiosity. I thought she got kicked out of the vendors hall. And
yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I.
That's what we saw.
Yeah, I could swear she said that she got
Yeah,
kicked out of
that's
the
what we
vendors hall.
saw.
Yeah. Not that she was kicked from the con. If you were able to find someone who was willing to shill your shit, which, from what I'm seeing here in this picture, doesn't look like anyone wants to. Even though that there's a line to the vending hall and nobody wants to buy your shit. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Quite a few lines at BronyCon this year.
Spoken just said, yeah, she was banned from selling commissions and whatnot.
Yeah.
So someone's doing it on her behalf, probably.
Yeah, probably.
What kind
That
of...
poor dumb fuck.
Big Z, little d? Somebody thinks that... Did somebody make a small thing out of a big thing, maybe?
Okay. I don't know.
You can head over to his Twitter if you really want to. Look at me, guys. I'm cool. I'm at the last BronyCon, and I'm selling on behalf of KP. Sup, Coyote?
That's some next level Hebrew trickery.
Yes, Hebrew. That kid Douglas is covering KP because he wants to investigate whether it counts as a non-profit organization or some shit like that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. I look forward to Douglas's video. He hasn't put anything out in a couple of months.
Hello.
Hello, Coyote. Oh, is that Migs?
Yes, that's me.
Hello, Migs. How
Hey,
are you
Migs.
today?
Hi. So Jackie, Asperger's partner, made a video on the whole situation with Asperger.
Oh, should we, could you give me a link to that happy little channel?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
It's
boy.
right here. I have the video right here. It's up right here. All I saw it was on the Monkey Discord, and Jackie ended up making an entire video on it on another channel.
Okay, so for you guys who know that allegedly, Asperger got arrested for allegedly biting, beating up, and doing other things to Jackie, right?
Yes.
And Asperger is used to be Monkey Jones's right hand man or something along those lines, right? Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna be having connection issues again, where somebody kicks me out of the call again.
Well, no, I'm not going to kick you out of the call. Should we move to
No,
this?
no.
We could move.
Yeah. We should, because I don't know, whenever there's a certain person in the call, I'm looking at you, Fluffy.
Fluffin is bullying Migs. Bullshit. I say bullshit, sir.
I'm joking.
Here. I will.
No,
Pure
it so happens to be whenever a certain person is in the call, I get kicked out.
There, I'm in FNGR is canceled on the fucking goddamn Discord channel. If you want.
All right, yeah, let's move there.
Can someone...
Oh, by the way, hey, there is a way to screen share through Discord servers.
No, it's fine. We got it. I don't have your thing, Fluffin.
I can put it in the chat.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys the screen share code to screen share in Discord.
Sure, it's gonna show it though because I had to do the screen share thing here.
I don't...
Okay. I mean,
Tell you what, someone add Fluffin somehow. There.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to get Fluffin in here?
I can. Oh shit! I can't copy the server link. God damn it. Okay.
Here, one second. If I send it to you, Mitch,
I have
will
to
you be
get
able to do it?
Yes, sir. I'll be able to do it.
Okay. Here you go, Migs. You and your weird spazzed out acid. Did you get it?
Get it? Let me check. On Skype or on Discord?
Discord.
Okay.
Did it send or no?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Motherfucker. I hate this thing. Profile. Son of a bitch, let me message you, you piece of shit. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. Oh, that's an old one. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go. There you
There
go.
we go.
There we go.
All right.
There it is.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
All right. We're doing stuff today, guys. We're getting there. I guess Step has fucking bailed on us because we suck.
He was still on a Skype call last I checked.
We're
No, it's
here
up,
he is.
Step.
Discord.
All right. So let me get the link up here.
Okay.
I know how to actually screen share Discord,
No,
but
I got it. So I fucking just follow along. I'm at 1 second. Full screen and go. Holy shit, this is 40 minutes.
yeah, it's long.
All right.
Wait, are you streaming
Oh
on
my
Fanon
God.
Frenzy?
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay.
Fucking finally. All right. I'm just going to warn you right now, this is going to take me a pretty long time to say everything I want to say. And I imagine most of you don't care because I'm really only on the fringes of the Mumkey situation at this point.
Hey. Okay, 25 seconds. I've talked to Demon, Jackie. Fucking Demon. Less than nothing. And you're gonna say I don't care. How dare you?
And some of you are just completely committed to hanging on his every word and hating my guts and assuming I'm lying or just some crazy bitch, whatever.
Hey, crazy bitches are my business, Jackie, but continue.
This is just for those of you who are interested in some background info about the burger situation and how Mumkey played into that and, you know, my whole side on the whole thing. I can finally tell the whole story now that the case is over. I wanted to say so much.
So the case is over, right? Is that true? We're 51 seconds, Migs? Migs?
Oh, he's deafened and muted.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. Does that mean that Asperger is allowed to
The
talk?
case is over. Yeah, it's over.
So what happened? Has he been sentenced? Is he guilty? What happened?
He's innocent.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So I can ask Migs about this, or quite frankly, he could give his hot take anytime. But
You can ask Burger about it too. I think Burger's like, he's like up for talking about it. Like I ended up asking him about it yesterday. He never answered me, but he actually did say in the Monkey Discord and on stream that he's free and that he gets to talk about it now instead of just like staying out of sight. Now also he can go back in character.
yeah, I'll probably do that on the main channel. But for now, I guess this is just set up.
For such a long time, but I couldn't risk saying anything that might hurt Berger's chances for a favorable outcome. Which, yes, I do believe he deserved a favorable outcome, and I'm going to get into why. This is also probably better timing-wise now that Mumkey has shown his ass completely, because people might be more likely.
What the fuck did I miss out on?
Who is this? Is this Fluffin?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jackie is Asperger's girlfriend that he allegedly beat the shit out of. And we're looking at an Asperger is Monkey Jones's ex-best friend? Question mark? Continuing on. I'm at 113. There was a link in the chat if you'd like to follow along or just watch it on the stream. Continuing.
Of just throwing out whatever I say. So I'll cut to the chase and start off with the incident on Black Friday last year. What happened was Brandon had moved in with me the month before, and we were actually doing really well in our sobriety. In fact, we were both
Moving in with an alcoholic while you're an alcoholic. What could possibly go right?
really happy overall, and having him living here was great. I mean, it just felt like all was right with the world. Unfortunately, despite how well the relationship itself was going, there were other parts of our lives that were stressing us out and really fucking us up emotionally. But I'll get into that later. Ultimately, we convinced ourselves that we could drink sometimes and it might be okay.
You see, the Lord has given me the strength to have just one drink.
And I know how completely ridiculous that sounds, given that each of us has a fucking horrific history with alcohol. but you got to try and understand that's kind of a huge part of alcoholism. If you're not an addict yourself or you don't know one very closely, there's really just no way for you to fully understand what that's like. It took a lot of mental gymnastics to rationalize our decision to drink again, but
okay, so as a recovering gambling addict, I guess you just get really bored. That's the way I do it, and then you just want to keep going, I suppose, if you were keeping yourself productive. I don't know. I've drank a lot in my life. I guess I've never needed to absolutely drink other than when I was in college. But continuing on.
At the time, in spite of overwhelming evidence to the contrary, we were able to justify it and minimize it and tell ourselves, like, you know, well, the only reason drinking was a problem before was because we were unhappy or we were in a sad situation. And, you know, maybe if we drink in a happy environment, like together, we'll probably be fine. And I'm not trying to defend that logic. I'm just trying to help give you some perspective on where we were at the time.
Drinking's fun. You don't have to split that much into it. Continuing on.
And I just want to real quick make it clear that I'm not trying to argue that Brandon and I did nothing wrong, because we both fucked up big time. But the way this has been framed has been, in my opinion, just completely fucking unfair and never should have been made public. So I'm hoping that the extra context makes it clear that Brandon's not some kind of abusive fucking monster, and I'm not some insane idiot bitch. You know, we're relatively normal, decent people who just have a problem and fucked up and, you know.
Migs, what's your hot take on this so far? Migs? Is Migs still here?
Migs definitely muted
Yes.
Yeah, Migs, could you share your thoughts with the classroom, since you all seem to be...
Sorry, I had to wait until it came up on the stream. Sorry, the stream was sort of a delay in the chat. But I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. I'm like at a loss for words right now.
Okay, all right. So here's the rub about this.
Yeah.
Are you reluctant to give your hot take because you're in touch with Asperger, and as my old friend Licky used to say, don't want to lose your dick sucking privileges?
No.
Okay, I know that's very
because I don't have a hot take. That's what I'm.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't watch the old video from Monkey on Asperger back in the day when it was.
I watched it.
Yeah. Did you find that at the time it was accurate?
Yeah, it's an in between. Sort of. Yes. No. Yeah. Sure. I guess.
Okay. That is very diplomatic of you. Let's continue on.
I still, of course, I still don't.
So
think
yeah, we drank, and of course,
is, right. In
fucking duh,
but...
we got absolutely trashed. Yeah. I was blacked out for most of the events of that night, and so was he.
Get it, Step? She was blacked out. Coal burner.
Actually, he remembers even less than I do. He woke up in jail and had like no fucking clue what had happened. Didn't find out like what he had actually, done until actually like we got to talk again. But anyway, we got into some kind of an argument, and at some point in there we got into a physical fight. I'm not sure who started the physical part of the fight. I do remember biting him and him in turn biting me, and then a struggle broke out. He definitely did put his hands on me. I'm not gonna like sit here and pretend that he didn't, but I also know how I get when I'm blackout.
Okay, I have a repulsion and aversion, an absolute disgust to people who say toxic, and I just think Tumblr immediately. But if one were allowed to use the word toxic, and I put my hands on her, she put her hands on me, we bit each other, unless that's part of y'all's kink, woo, that is probably not a healthy way to go.
Out drunk, and I suspect I probably put hands on him too. I know that there was blood smeared on the walls at some point. I know it wasn't mine. It had to be his.
Okay, I would pay good money. Oh, Brony Inspector, please show up. I want to hear the Aria Diamond voice. I don't know. There was blood smeared all over the walls. Crazy, just a bunch of stuff happened.
And I don't know if I hit him in the nose or something during the fight or what, but I didn't have any bleeding wounds the next day. Actually, the only injury that I sustained was the bruise from the bite. But if I recall correctly, and like this is embarrassing, but I also
Really, it's a little embarrassing. Oh,
almost want to say we were like trying to compete to see who could bite the other the hardest, and I want to say that that's even before like things got.
I haven't heard this level of damage control between a couple since talking to Flufflepuff and Bayfish about Mike being an orbiter. This is the new gold standard for damage control.
Out of hand. Like, I think we were just like doing like a drunken flex.
Wait a minute, hold up real quick. I just realized, wait a
I-
minute, she
you
said,
have-
wait, hold on, they're trying to find out they're biting the hardest. Wait a minute. So, is this a kink or not? I don't even fucking know, dude.
I think that's the damage. I think that's the damage control. Like, oh, you see, we were just having some fun, having some drinks. Things got a little out of control, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh, God.
Asperger. I was gonna say I love you, but I'm gonna be a little hesitant. Holy shit! This. Oh, holy crap! I've had some fucked up situations. More information pending eventually. But this. Continuing on.
You have to understand, my memory of everything is hazy at best. Hazy at best. But
Hazy at best. Do you feel that this person is a thought? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's a good possibility.
I seem to recall
Hazy
something
at
like that,
best,
and I
then
could
why do
totally
you
see a
remember
situation
that
where, like,
much?
I was like,
When it gets to the beating, my mind gets a little blurry. Let me just try and really explain what really happened.
bite you, and he was like, I can do better, and bites me, and then I fucking, like, because I'm wasted, freak out and get mad about it. I think that is the biggest contender for like how the fight actually started. But anyway, at one point, I guess I had enough clarity to realize things had gotten out of hand. And
The way she spins it, she makes it sound like two like really like coked up hippies or some shit like that. Or, oh, we're just biting, just biting, and there was a little bit of blood on the wall. we might have fucked up, lol, kids. I'm like, no, this is fucked.
and he obviously had lost like all recognition of where he was, who I was. So my dumbass decided to try and get in touch with Mumkey, since he was the only contact I really had for Brandon. I couldn't think of anybody else who might be able to like intervene and not just make things worse. But Mumkey ended up sending the police.
Okay, I'm at 6:03. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to have a conversation here. I am not on Team Monkey. I think I've made that abundantly clear. I think I'm not going to be accused of that very much. I don't feel that Monkey if you heard, hey, there's blood on the walls, we're biting each other, there's some fists. I feel that calling the cops probably isn't in Monkey's top 20 fuck-ups. What do you guys think? Good? Bad? What do you think?
I don't know, I'm still catching up to stream stupid things.
Okay.
Alright. I think it's.
What-
Everyone else alive?
Yeah, are you at 6:03 yet?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Hearing what you've heard, at least in part, do you
Yeah.
feel that Monkey Jones's impulse to call the cops, if we could call it that, was grossly negligent or irresponsible?
I guess.
This isn't an I
couldn't
guess.
really-
Yeah, this is.
I couldn't really hear properly because the stupid audio thing was backlagging, but was basically they were having the fight, right?
Yeah.
And so he called the cops after the whole fight, after there's blood on the wall and everything. I would say yes.
So yeah, he made the right move, or he didn't.
I would say he should have done it earlier.
Delayed fucking reaction.
When I hear blood,
Because-
okay, yeah. If you've got friends and you have an understanding, look, Anthony, I need you to understand context for blood on the wall. Maybe I'm not the right friend, and I'm like maybe, and I'm into some wild, crazy, stupid shit myself. But good goddamn, okay, I'm gonna hit play.
And they just arrested Brandon on the spot before they even interviewed me. Like, I'm looking around and like, he's gone and the police are here. And I barely even remember speaking to the police, but I do remember distinctly being very frustrated that they were just taking him, and I felt like they were trying to like lead me into saying something damning. I felt like they were twisting my words while I was trying to explain what happened, because
Okay, this isn't tantamount to freaking goddamn David Chappelle, the joke about, oh, there's a black guy shot on the ground, let's sprinkle a little cocaine on him. You guys had blood on the wall when the cops got there, and they're trying to lead you into a confession. I can't think of a cop where I would look at them sideways and be like, yeah, let's just try and get this wrapped up quick. Anybody else care to weigh in on this one? I'm at 6:30, by the way. Taking a drink. Which, by the way, is Gatorade. I'm not drinking this early. Though I could. It's my birthday. And I could absolutely get split twisted right now. Because, you know, when I get drunk, even when I get blackout drunk, amazingly enough, I think the worst I ever did was allegedly fall on the floor. One time where I was having a drinking contest with Vita. I didn't start biting a motherfucker. Just for the record, I know when Vita gets drunk, the worst he does is take his clothes off, which, maybe arguably worse than biting somebody. Arguably, depending on who you ask. Let's get it played.
Mhm.
I remember being like,
Very
no,
horrifying.
no, the whole time. And honestly, I kind of got the impression that these cops were just hungry for an arrest that night. These are some backwoods-ass, small-town, podunk, country-ass cops. Probably didn't help matters that I'm a little white girl and I've got a Hispanic boyfriend. I don't know that...
Okay, hold it. No. All right, honey. My name is Anthony Aguilar, and I'm all about La Raza. I'm all about the people. I'm all about fucking giving, white people a chance, or, Mexican people a chance and shit like that. If the cops show up and arrest a Mexican because there's blood on the walls, at least that's the initial thing. That's probably sounds like standard procedure. That sounds like, let's put him in the drunk tank at the very goddamn least.
Played into it at all. For them to just make a snap judgment to just take him.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just bullshit, though. Like, should have been done sooner. What the fuck was that reaction with the delay of calling them?
I don't know if, like, someone were begging me not to call the cops or some shit like that. I'd probably... I don't know, even if I ignored them, I wouldn't feel bad. I'd feel like, yeah, gut instinct. You guys are having a go at each other. I don't really quite know what happened, but there's blood on the walls. If I heard some shit like that, or it's a lot to get over. I don't think that, unless I super duper knew these people, or if I drove over there really fast and tried to see this, and I still feel that I'd kind of be obligated to call the cops too, because if I showed up there and it got worse, and I don't know how far Monkey is from Asperger, which is probably was significant at the time. Migs? Alright, never mind. Continuing on.
And just trust whatever I said. But the next thing I knew, I woke up, it's the next morning, and I was fucking terrified. And I'm having to piece together what happened the night before, with no way to contact Brandon.
Yeah, sorry.
All I knew was
I
that
couldn't answer. Again, delay with the stream.
Yeah.
I gotta...
And look, I love shitting on the cops as much as the next person. I really do. But I don't feel that they did anything wrong here. I feel that...
Yeah, so do I. Like, literally.
Yeah, and you know what, again, I find Asperger's body of work to be very funny and humorous.
Yeah.
This, less so. This is significantly less so. I think at the very least you should have been misinconvenienced for a couple of hours and had to talk to the cops so you realize, don't ever do this again. Whatever the fuck you did, either you needed to reevaluate your life at some point in time, and something needed to be done, and I'd be like, this is none of your business. Well, it's out in the public. I'm sorry. Continuing.
I wanted him arrested. I didn't want any charges pressed against him. And that may not make sense to any of you. I've caught a lot of flack for, quote unquote, having Stockholm syndrome and being willing to just blindly defend Brandon no matter what. I've seen where people have insisted that I'll just lie and do whatever scummy bullshit I'd have to do to protect his ass. And that's really frustrating because it's just not even true. Like, I was never going to commit perjury for Brandon. All I was ever going to say in court was that my memory of what happened that night wasn't clear enough for me to be sure that the police report was even accurate, and that I don't consider Brandon a threat to my safety. And all of that is true. Like, I read the police report, and there was a lot in there that didn't
I can't think of a parent alive who would want their daughter hanging out with somebody after this. I'll do you one better. I'll do super fair by you, Asperger. If I were your parents, and let's say that your girlfriend contributed to this some way, shape, or form, it wasn't meant to be, man. You two probably weren't meant to get along. If this was just some big chummy misunderstanding between, like, boyfriend girlfriend, no, no, man. Continuing on.
add up. But I'll get to that later. So I don't consider him a threat to my safety because I know exactly what the fuck happened with him that night. The same exact shit has happened with me before when I was that drunk. I've had intense, violent outbursts before that I have no memory of that people have had to tell me.
I think Lou the Kitty is a better catch if that's true. Arguably, if you're of age, I would holy shit. Is that just the new thing? Blood on the wall. I'm a 40-year-old boomer. Is that just a healthy relationship in 2019? There's a little blood on the walls. Don't call the cops. Oh.
If that's the new normal, then kick me the fuck out of life.
You know what?
Cool.
Anytime, we're about 8 minutes in, anytime I start to feel bad about being single, I'm going to come back and listen to that and just be like, oh, that's the new normal being in a date. You know what? I probably can't. I don't think I'm prepared to talk to the cops with blood on the walls.
Never dream of.
Nah, you got better shit to do.
Because when I'm that far into the bottle, I trip balls and I have no idea where I am or like what's going on, who's in front of me. I've lashed out before like that. And I've been told a million times by people who have observed me when I'm blackout drunk that I always like get terrified and freak out. And this is important. I always revisit an incident that happened way back in 2011 when I was with an ex of mine who was physically abusive with me on a few occasions. The guy even threatened to murder me. It fucked with me for a long time. It took me a long time to get out of that relationship. I had to take out a restraining order against him, and the whole thing took a long time to get over. And I was sober for like 7 years during all of that, and I thought I was over it, but I guess my brain somewhere in the back of it never really got over it, because when I get blackout drunk, it's back to the Richard incidents.
I don't have anything to say about all that, but that's a lot to drop out here, and I'm gonna go back and look at our chat because holy crap, what do you guys think? Let's look at the chat here. Not unless you're a woman. That's from Hateful Tate. Coyote Lovely. Hey, remember what else happened in summer 2018? First Con. Never forget. Lit Pete. And the dance floor. There's blood on the walls apparently in Norden. Burger puns. Do you think that either of these people are probably a healthy investment to date? I know I have a lot of room to talk. Anybody?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Holy shit.
Nuh-uh.
Jesus.
I like, look, I'm prepared to hang out and talk to a lot of people in person. I don't know. I just got here. I'm not so sure I'd probably, yeah. Wow. My brain keeps shutting off.
Again, and when that happens, that's when I tend to get violent, and I don't know why it happens. I guess when it happens, I'm just panicking and trying to fight off an assailant who isn't even there. So I'm sure that that's what happened with Brandon that night, because at one point I do remember this. I remember him getting hysterical and calling me Bethany. And Bethany is his ex who used to beat the shit out of him. So of course
Okay. Normally, relationships end when you accidentally call someone the wrong name, and I understand. I vaguely have a abstract understanding of abuse, a rudimentary understanding of abuse. I don't know, when you two, if you're both in a relationship where basically you're attacking somebody that isn't there, and you can't understand the other person that you're with, this might be the worst relationship I've ever heard of. Yeah, I can't think of how. What's his name? Pro Jared? Yeah, this sounds like this has that beat. All he did was screw around, and we could argue about the potentials of, like, the side people, but good God. Holy hell, this is fucking nuts.
Like the next morning, I'm putting all of this together, and I'm horrified that Brandon is in jail and is in deep shit. Because I'm like, no, God, no, this didn't need to happen. And I'm sorry, you can have whatever opinions you want on my decision to stay with him through this. But given the experiences that I've had in my life, and the experiences I've had with him, the person I knew him to be, sober and everything, no. I'm sorry. I just wasn't willing to dump him in the trash over this.
Okay, again. I'll try and put this in better perspective. I am what I would consider good friends with Leo Convoy. I respect the hell out of him. I love Brony Inspector. I hope I get to talk to him today. I think they're super cool. Super duper trooper cool. Love them up and down. If I hear about blood on the walls, I need you to do me a solid, Anthony. I need you not to call the cops. I hope I don't listen. I hope I do. Holy shit, there's blood on the walls. Unless someone broke into your house and is attacking you and your girlfriend or wife or some shit like that. Maybe then I'll be like, I didn't hear any of that. You can here's the following websites you might want to look up. I'm going to tell you that and call to help get rid of the body. But no, not reading off Coyote. I mean, I just find myself to be fun to laugh, to be honest. I couldn't make fun of my own baggage. How else would I expect be allowed to make fun of anyone else's? Hypocrisy doesn't invalidate its points, Coyote. And I'm not gonna, just because I fucked up, I've made some pretty bad decisions in my life, doesn't mean I can't shake my head at holy crap.
He's a good person and was only ever wonderful to me outside of this incident, which I'm confident was completely accidental on his end. So back to the police report.
I don't believe either of you. I'm willing to believe the two of you have done some other dumb shit. This is an awful big, it was all Nito Mosquito, milk toast, super spiked to massive, insane, world-ending drama. Back to milk toast. Good God.
So the police report sounded really bad, but, as I'm reading it, it didn't make sense. Like, for example, apparently I said at one point that Brandon had thrown my phone and destroyed it, but the next day, I had my phone, and it was totally unharmed. Well, back when my ex, Rich, had beaten the crap out of me, I tried to call the police on him, and he threw my phone down the garbage disposal. And I am positive that when the police were talking to me, I was so disoriented that I probably confused that incident with what had happened that night with Brandon. Also, I never had any marks on my neck or anything. So I'm kind of like,
Are they still together? Migsy Poo.
I sure hope they're not.
Miganator. The Migster. Is he still? I'm gonna peek over to Discord, I guess.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are they still together? I think so. I think Asperger did end up talking about it. I think Jackie has stated it.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
That is...
Yeah. Asperger did state it on Twitter, I think. Yeah, hold on. Let me go pull up the tweet. Actually.
I don't look, if this is something that potentially is going to pop up, that's probably that's something in your life that you probably don't need.
Yeah, he tweeted out at Jackie saying, "Guess who's coming home?"
God.
Mm-hmm. What a dumbass.
Both of them. No, I'll split the difference. I think neither of you need to. I think you two should iron out your crap, and before you get together with anybody, holy shit.
No kidding.
Even if I take all of this at face value, I think you guys both could use a bit of time to sit down with a doctor.
My doubts as to whether he did try to strangle me.
Love therapy.
Especially since Rich had strangled me years before. Again, I tend to think I got it confused since it's happened before. I was wasted and hysterical when the cops interviewed me. I have to wonder why they just like took my statement as gospel, knowing that I was like knee walking drunk. And I absolutely cannot be sure that any of that report is even accurate. Like, all I know is the blood on the walls didn't belong to me, and my phone was fine, and the story in the report sounded suspiciously like what had happened to me all those years ago. And I know for a fact I have a history of going back to that incident whenever I'm blackout drunk. So yeah, I'm really not buying this narrative that Brandon is, you know, the county
I thought my dad was a god tier bullshitter. Holy shit. That's the only thing I think I could learn from Jackie here.
strangler, you know, this abusive monster. We were both too wasted to have any idea what was going on. We both tripped balls, and we ended up in deep shit for it. Like, we both fucked up hard, and we have both had to
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways. Continue.
pay dearly for it. And at this point, the most important thing, as far as I'm concerned, is our sobriety. This kind of shit doesn't happen when we're sober. Like, what needed to happen was that we both needed to get help. And we did. Like, he went to rehab, then did sober living for, like, 6 months. I went to rehab, and then a partial hospitalization program, and then an outpatient program. And as far as the criminal case went, I made sure to make it clear that I wanted the charges dropped and I didn't feel unsafe around Brandon. I told the DA I couldn't assure the accuracy of the report due to how...
Okay. If nothing happens in the next year or two, I will make a full apology and say Anthony Aguilar doesn't know a fucking thing he's talking about. I will be fair about this. Oh, God.
How shit-faced I was when they interviewed me. Like, I tried to do the right thing and be like, no, you don't understand. Like, you know, I think that I fucked up that night because I was wasted and I didn't know what was going on. And the whole thing took fucking forever.
I feel like this is an episode of Seinfeld.
The legal system moves slowly as fuck. But he finally got the whole thing thrown out, which is what I wanted. You know, they figured, okay, there's not enough to go on here. And, you know, he's shown that he's serious about sobriety. So it's not worth pursuing. And I'm fucking happy about it. Again, a lot of you might never get that. And I just really don't give a fuck. Like, I have my reasons, and my family, my friends.
I not only feel really good about myself, I don't only feel really good about my family and my friends, I feel really good about my enemies. That I don't even my mortal adversaries aren't this fucking retarded.
Confidants, my therapist, they all understand and support my decision given the context. So I really don't care what random people on the internet think about it at this point.
Yeah, you do. That's why you made the video.
I'm not going to read your comments. This is a throwaway. I just needed to get this out there for myself. And you can do with this what you want. I really don't give a rat's ass. I quit doing internet shit a while ago because I couldn't handle
You all internet people. Got it, Tonka.
the constant backlash while I wasn't really at liberty to say anything in my defense or Brandon's. Not to mention that I've been going through the absolute worst times in my life since last May 2018 with very few periods of reprieve. It was just destroying me. And I've heard that a lot of people made fun of me when I deleted my Twitter. They were like, oh, look how suicidal she got. Oh, she's so manipulative. She just...
Okay. Here's my thought. I can't see the future. I can't, like, read minds, and I'm just gonna say that they are two scary motherfuckers. I think that does it justice. What do y'all guys think? Then stop talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that summed up everything we needed to hear. Everybody else want to unmute now and talk a little bit?
Yeah, it's just that's a whole bunch of nope
Yeah.
for me.
Holy shit. God damn. You know, I know Leo Convoy and Havel Tate like to say that the online relationships are retarded. I think that's the scared straight of online relationships.
Yeah, no kidding.
No kidding.
Holy crap, that is... I feel like I smoked a cigarette made out of pure drama. I'm like, that's the nicotine right there. That's the good stuff. that's
That's the good shit.
that's the good shit right there.
Man, I was supposed to literally just get on, you know, fucking cold ass fucking drink in hand, you know, be like, hey, happy birthday, Anthony, and then I'm out here like,
I
oh,
accept your
shit.
gift. I accept your gift. That was a lot.
And now I'm here just fucking talking about Asperger.
If I would have known that had been coming, I'd have streamed on the main channel. I would have got some super berries off of that crazy bullshit. Holy shit.
Yep.
maybe I'll come back and re-stream it on the main. Holy shit. If I get a new crew that's a little bit more invested, who's willing to talk a little bit more about that.
Oh, no,
Well,
I would have
excuse
talked.
me.
I would have talked, but the thing is that, like, freaking, like, you know, I can't really, I have to watch the stream in order to, like, you know,
Yeah.
follow along, because I can't really, like, keep going to video durations every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, that stream is freely fucking delayed.
Holy crap. So, yeah, I will put a link into the thing here, just for everybody who wants to check it out. Jackie video, for anyone who wants to watch the rest of that, whatever the hell you want to call that.
Her quote-unquote redemption arc. Maybe that.
The spilt tea.
That we'll just call it that.
There's a joke that me and Brony Inspector had about, like, just walking to somebody's parties and going, I'm going to steal one of your beers. I think I would drop kick Jackie the fuck out of the room and be like, no! You are not touching my alcohol! No! Fuck no! You don't get a beer, and you don't get a beer! Holy shit. That's
I don't know,
Keep it
man.
monsters.
This whole video, it just seems a bit, you know, false. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna call time of death. That was fun. I had fun. Everybody take care.